Don't watch this with your kids. There's the spoiler. Now, what would it actually look like if Santa delivered all those presents in one night? Well, let's find out.
Every Christmas Eve, certain traditions say that Santa has just one night to deliver presents to millions of children around the globe. Now, this might seem unreasonable from a scientific perspective, but we wondered, exactly how unreasonable is it? Overall, it's difficult to determine how many people around the world celebrate a Santa-centric Christmas on December 25th. But if we consider certain religious and cultural traditions, we get a rough estimate of about 600 million people. Now, let's say each household has, on average, 2.5 kids.
Right, that is one creepy image. The 2.5, that is weird. I would like to bring up the point as well. So, I teach football to children, and the last week of term, I always say, we do a Christmas theme, and I say, where does Santa deliver the presents? And we say down the chimney. The amount of children that say, we don't have a chimney. I said, well, you're not getting presents this year then. I don't know how he's going to get in your house. Oh, he's got a magic key. The logic is having to change.
So Santa only needs to visit 240 million homes. Even better? He has more time to get the job done than you might think. Legend has it that he drops by when the kids are asleep. So that gives him 8 hours, right? Well, hold up. We mustn't forget about time zones. There are 24 broad time zones worldwide, each 1 hour apart. So factor in the different Christmas Eve start times across the planet, and Kringle's got a luxurious 31 hours to make his deliveries. Unfortunately, this is where his luck runs out, because just to reach every house, he'll have to fly 1,200 times faster than the world's fastest jet fighter. That's a lot to ask of 9 reindeer, which can only gallop up to 80 kilometers per hour on average.
They're flying, they don't need to walk.
Way too slow. But to be fair, that's the best they can do on the ground. Since we don't know exactly how fast a reindeer can fly, let's assume they can manage those incredible speeds. Even then, the load they have to lug is much too heavy for them. If every kid receives a single mid-sized Lego set, the bag alone would weigh a whopping 600,000 tons. Or about 20 Statue of Liberties. Meanwhile, the average reindeer can pull up to twice their weight, or about 225 kilograms. So those deer aren't going anywhere.
I like the animations on this video. It does actually put into a little bit of perspective how much children get for Christmas. And that is one example, was 1 Lego set per child. Yeah, how many children only get 1 Lego set? I know as a child, the tree would be full. Underneath it, there would be no room, and it would bulge out, and the amount people spend on presents.
And even if they could, well, it wouldn't be pretty.
It's magic.
For starters, the team would create a massive sonic boom as they hurtle through the air at 3,000 times faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah, and if you're going that speed, bear in mind I expect Santa would be literally implanted in the back of that sleigh. There wouldn't be much of a body left, I don't think.
Deafening any bystanders on the ground below. Merry Christmas, folks! But it gets worse. Once Rudolph and co. take off, they'd vaporize before they reached their first house. Just like how a rocket heats up when it re-enters the atmosphere at tremendous speeds, the reindeer would heat to blistering temperatures that would turn them into venison jerky.
Well, yeah. It would certainly make sense for Rudolph to have a red nose, though, wouldn't it?
And Santa wouldn't fare much better, because he's sitting on what amounts to the worst roller coaster ride on Earth. When a typical coaster accelerates, you get pushed back against your seat. But in Santa's case, to accelerate to those extreme speeds makes for a much stronger push. A force tens of thousands of times stronger than gravity would pin him to the sleigh, smashing his bones and internal organs to jelly. But it's not all doom and gloom. Let's assume...
You say it's not all doom and gloom. The reindeer have now disintegrated. Santa has literally turned into jelly. I don't know how they're going to deliver these presents in that condition.
Santa and friends miraculously survive this ordeal. He slips his conveniently boneless body through chimney after chimney, drops off the gifts, and now gets to munch on his well-deserved treats. A lot of treats. If every household offers him 3 sugar cookies
Biscuits.
and 1 8-ounce glass of whole milk, that's 720 million cookies and enough milk to fill 23 Olympic swimming pools total. Now, that adds up to 396 billion calories. Plenty to see him through his hibernation until Christmas comes round again.
So basically, if your children wake up early enough, then they may see Santa Claus sliding down the chimney, and yeah, they probably won't hear any bells on the roof. I hope there was no children watching this. Thank you so much for watching. It's Christmas time. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.